had this thing set up since this morning. Let's see if we can get a feed. Yeah, we got a feed. Let me get this road show on the road as ASAP. Ain't gonna be fooling around today. Check my window configurations. Check me out. I got 4 of them, 4 different angles. And I'm about to show you some trade secret stuff. So I'm not going to be doing this often because it took me years to get to where I am here now. Trying to wait for some people to get on with the program. Let me make sure I got let me make sure I'm live. Here we go. Yeah. Give a sound check here. And give myself a thumbs up like I always do. And I gotta go get my grill. I've been on for 30 seconds. Got 231 viewers. I've been on for 60 seconds. 63 seconds. I gave myself a thumbs up. Give myself a chat room. Hey buddy, good to see you. Wonder what you have, what surprises you have for us now. Give myself a chat room. And looks like it's one person already. Now let me get started. What I'm going to do is show you my outdoor rig, one of my rigs that I have to be going out playing, hopefully in the subway. I just came from over Shorty B's house. I got plenty of teas for the snowstorms coming in. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you. Let me do this here with the 4 screens first. You can see all the angles. Let's get busy. First of all, let me go get my grill so I can smile at you. Can't smile without you. And turn on some lights. Get it bright in here. Bright, I'm saying. And like I said, I'm going to show you some trade secret stuff. So if you ever wanted to play in the subway or out on the street in the wintertime, watch this video. Let me get a hat. Let me get a hat. I don't wear my baseball cap. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be showing. Now, what I was going to do is, let me show you what I was going to do. I was going to make a stand just for this one keyboard. And this is one of my first keyboard stands. I happen to have this in the car. So 3 years ago, it didn't get lost in the fire. Now, see what I want to do is with this is, yeah, this is one of the oldest possessions I have besides a vest my brother gave me. Oh shoot, this thing got a short in it. I keep losing the camera. I think it's right here. That's the it's right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. I gotta super glue that in place there. Yeah. But like I said, this music stand right here is one of the oldest possessions I have since I had the fire. Move this one out the way. This is a new one. I think they threw this one in when I got my I think this one came with the Yamaha. That I go with them brand names again. They don't pay me. I'm not gonna be doing brand names. Now what I want to do with this is actually cut. I want to cut the leg. I want to cut these down It's a short one here. I'll need like this. I want to cut this one down so it'll be short. So the keyboard, the width, I want to cut this down shorter. So the keyboard will just fit on top, you know, without hanging off. Won't have any hang off spot. But this is an old keyboard stand. So I'm gonna, you see I already have it cut. You see this one's shorter right here. Cause this one, this was a tripod. I mean, it was a double decker stand. It was a double decker, so I'm going to do some alteration on that one, on this here. Going to do some alteration on that in the future. But that's going to be in the upcoming videos. Bread wrappers all over the place. And it's another thing. Whenever you have like bread wrappers, like, you know, little wire bread wrappers, put them in a little baggie. Save your bread wrappers. Save your bread wrappers, because these are perfect for wrapping wires. It's always good to have some extra ones laying around. People actually buy rolls of this stuff. So let's see how we can do this without bumping into this wire. I want to put this on the other side of this wire, right? Let's see. I'll straddle it. I'll put the keyboard right on top of the wire. I hope I don't knock out my camera. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All the stuff seems really simple. Now, the thing about it is you want your keyboard to be, you want a nice stool, or I invested in drum thrones. So like I said, this one is a really inexpensive drum throne, but you don't want to get a drum throne for under $50, not unless it's from the pawn shop, because the seat, you don't want to have a bad experience. Our drummer years ago had the cheap Toys R Us thing, and it popped right through and hit his tailbone. And that thing, your tailbone stays sore for weeks, a month, really. So let me put this up on a stand. I'm gonna put these wires in here. I actually took off one of these, one of my speaker power plugs was not working properly. See, here's what I want to show you why. The reason why I want to cut that, reason why, oh man, there's a bunch of wires in here. I got enough stuff on here to make the keyboard way more. But see, I want to cut this down so that when I put it right on the edge, like this, it won't be any overlay. See, it won't be any overlay. See this little teeny bit hanging off here? This, I don't want this like that. I want it to fit this keyboard. I want this stand to be just for this one keyboard. Not this one, but the other one. I'm gonna cut it down so that won't be hanging off right there. But see, here's how you want when you get to where you're going, you want all your wires. When you get to where you're going, my camera went out again. Why do I think it's going out? Maybe it's something else. You know what it is? It's probably, you know what I think it is? It's probably this plug. I'm not gonna worry about it. I got enough cameras to go to work around it. Got enough cameras go. See, when you get to the gig, you want everything to be in the bag. It'll be nice and neat, you know. Take your time and put all your wires in. But see, when you get to the gig, you don't want to pull out one wire, one plug, and then plug that in. Another one and plug that in. You want everything to be, to save as much time as you can. You want to be able to do everything in one motion. Let me get this. Try this again. There it is. Let me get some tape. Let me get a piece of tape and tape that right on there so it won't move. I used a lot of tape today. There we go. I want to just tape that right there like there. I use a lot of this black tape on everything. Oh shoot, now it went out again. Is that the right one? I'm messing with the wrong one. I see, it's the wrong one. It's got a short in it. I'm pushing the wrong wire. I got a tape on the wrong wire. Let's see which one it is. It's this one. Let me take this one right down. There. That ain't going nowhere. Okay. Whew. Apologize for that. Okay, here we go. Now, let me show you something. All this trade secret now. This gonna be the first and last time I'm going to show this, because I'm not. This information is going to be in the book. I'm going to be charging for this. Okay, here we go. Now this looks like a ball of confusion. Now the only thing that I won't do from now on is to put my pedal in this formation. I'm going to keep the pedal separate because it runs into problems in the long run. But see, look, like everything is already plugged in. See there? Let me see if you can see. Which camera? See, everything is ready. I see people get there, if you got 6 wires, that means they got to plug in 6 different things while they're, they got to plug in 6 different things. This can't be the same camera. It's not. It's the one up top. My camera must be out. Let's see. I'm missing the camera. Okay, here we go. This is the one I want right here. Yeah, that's the one. Here we go. Whew, man, that took forever, didn't it? See, everything's plugged in. It's ready to be plugged into an extension or right into the power source. But it's a short one, so I have to plug it into an extension. And also, see, I'm going to plug this right in, and this is going to be going into an amplifier. The power source and the plug-in is all ready. And I see I've shortened it. Right? So when you get there, if you need a little bit more room, you can always undo the bread wrappers I was just talking about. Bread wrappers, how important they are. And I bought like 3 of these long plugs. I was mostly using for outdoors. I can just plug this right in here, and then wherever how many times have you got to a gig and you asked somebody if they had extension cord? You coming to the gig and you asking somebody there if they got extension cord. You should always have an extra extension cord, a long one and a short one. You shouldn't be asking anybody for anything. They should, if they do ask somebody for something, that should come out of your paycheck. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's see if we can see how much heads or tails I can make of this. Which one? Okay, here. Now see here, it looks like a ball of confusion. But then again, you know what? I think I'm going to need that back part of the keyboard stand I was talking about cutting off. Because look, this is going to rest right on here. And this is going to rest right on here like this. This is going to go inside. Here's the plug. The plug. This is the keyboard or the. Let's see what we can do. That's what I was saying. Also, I'm not going to put my pedal on this monstrosity. Again, if you do it right, you can have it. Doesn't need that much stuff to get to where you're going to put. Now, okay. Now, see, the secret is to leave everything inside the gig bag. Leave the keyboard inside. People get there for their keyboard gig. If you leave your keyboard in your gig bag, then you can make a little sign on the front of the keyboard. You know, introduce yourself, the name, or what. Here, have some pits. Here I have my CARLTONDMoxley, Venmo, Cash App, and I got a couple of pictures of myself. Venmo, Cash App, CARLTONDMoxley. If you want to send $2, $, Venmo, D. You got to put a D. Carlton Dwayne. Just put the middle initial. Carlton D. Moxley. Venmo or Cash App. One of them you'll see pianomoxley@gmail.com, or you'll see Misty. Okay, here we go. Let me get around the other way. Let me get the other camera. Camera went out again. Yeah, that's the one I want. Here. Come on. It is a shorten this cord. Everything's blank. I'll leave it here. Leave it right here, okay? Missing the camera. We got 3 people. I'm just gonna leave it here, okay? I mean, okay. Here's what I want to show you. And you gotta cut holes. Here's you do. If you're a keyboard player, you cut holes in your gig bag. Here I got a hole right here for my MIDI cable, and you gotta remember where everything goes at. You don't have light. And here we go. This is the big one. This one I have 4. Actually, I have 4 different. I can plug up 4 different outputs, right, left, and right, left. I can come in. I have option to use 4 different speakers or amplifiers. I use portable monitors, and I use my Bose speakers, right? So this way I have an option to use 4 different ones. And let me show you a secret. I will show you a few more secrets. I ain't gonna be showing all this stuff for free. Oh shoot! I ain't gonna be showing all this stuff for free, okay? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna show it for free, but I mean, I'm not going to be divulging all these trade secrets. Is what I'm saying. I ain't mad at you. Give me a minute. Give me 1 more minute, okay? Let's see if I can get this camera back on. I can get this 1 more camera back on. I think this is. There it is. That is it. Okay. Let me get this so I can show you something. Let me show you something. Hold on a second. Now, I usually have a mixer. On my rig, right? That's another trade secret. If you go into a gig, you should have your own mixer. If you're going to a big gig where you plugging into a PA system and everybody's coming out of a big PA system, you want to be able to put a little EQ or a little mid-range on your own thing. But I mean, you should have your own mixer on your rig. I'm a big advocate of having your own mixer. Most people I know, they plug right into their amplifier, and then they try to tune their amplifier from the front, and then they walk. But what's the deal if you go to a gig and you have to run through the whole system, the PA system? You know, you can't turn yourself, you can't add anything. But that's another story. But I have 4 speakers that I'm going to be using, and I don't have a mixer. So what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do? You know what? There's a guy from another country. I don't know where he's from, but he has an accent, and I laugh at his accent, the way he talks. But I'm finding myself talking just like him. But here we go. Look here. Here's what I want to show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Now this is just a splitter. And it's not even a stereo splitter. It's a regular, I don't know if they call these unbalanced. It's a regular jack cord, or as your guitar player. But it's a splitter to go from mono. These are double monos. I got to order me a couple of ones with the stereo ones. Actually, I do want to come out in stereo. And I need an extra one of these anyway. Every once in a while, things might act up. You can come out of your headphone hole, and that'll be an extra output. You know, you get the stereo one. You can plug this in your headphone hole, and you got 2 extra. You can come out right and left out of stereo. I don't know how good it's going to sound as far as how good they made the keyboard or whatever, but there's a little secret right there. And you always label your plugs if you're playing in stereo. You always put something on the right, Put something on the right so you know that's the right one. Stereo left and right. All of my plugs, all of the ends labeled. Let me show you this again too. All of my plugs are labeled. Even my, so I got all the names here. Can't pull this up anyhow. Let me see, go around this way. See, I got a brand name label right there, so I know what plug it is. My keyboard plug, even my little plugs. Even though this is an old one here, this should be, it has a different name on here though. But at least you can identify. So this says 1. It has the speaker 1 and 2, but you can have an idea of what the other ends should be labeled also. So, like I said, you know, have everything labeled. So when you get to the gig, have everything already pre-wrapped. You won't be fumbling with your wires when you get there. Well, you're going to be fumbling a little bit if you got as much as I do. And I got to put a little piece of tape on this. This one here keeps falling off. What do I do with that tape? Here we go. If you have a plug that's always falling out, take care of that. You know, take care of your stuff. Got a plug that don't want to stay plugged in? Take care of that. Handle your business. Handle your business. Put a piece on there. Handle your business, man. All these, this is gonna be like here for this gonna be like this for a minute, you know. If you have a plug that keeps falling out, put a little in it, and plus if you know it's gonna be like that for a long time, put a little teeny drop of super glue on there. A little teeny drop of super glue ain't gonna hurt nothing. Now that's what I was talking about, cutting this off, but I'm gonna be eating it. Now see if I want to, so I can just plug this right in here. I got 4 different options. And like I said, you gotta cut holes in your keyboard. You gotta cut holes in your see, this is gonna work just like this. I'm gonna leave this just like this. And then when it's time to if it's gonna have enough around. Let's see. Just enough space. I'm gonna have to cut a hole in this to stick this through. Or I can just this top. Right over top. And this is, you know, okay, let me see. Still got some more stuff here. Now with this gig, I'm using keep hitting that wire. I gotta figure out where short is. Where the short is. Have to go. I have to that one. I'm gonna have to get rid of that camera. Now what I have here is drum pedal, and like I was talking about, this piano is like meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes piano. It's just bare bones. It's just, they spend all the money on the hammer action, and they try to cut down on weight. This is a solid keyboard. The problem about having real solid keyboards, metal, is when you drop it, at least with the plastic will break. If it's heavy and there's no room for accidents inside, where it's no air bubbles in there, you know how you sometimes open a keyboard and you say, man, what's all that empty space in there? If you drop it on a rug, it's okay. If it hit the concrete, it's just going to break the plastic. You got a solid keyboard like this. The first day, a couple of days I had it out at the Christmas tree, and it fell over, and it hit, boom. A guy saw it. He was like 20 feet away. He said, I saw it, man, but I couldn't catch it. it hit and it broke a chip. And the keyboard that when I got it, it had just came out. So they didn't even have the repair chip. They had to ship me a new keyboard. But I wasn't mad, because that's why I shop at a reputable place. You know, you want to go, there's some other places that everybody always talking about going to, but some of them places, I want to tell what it was. It's Guitar Center. Guitar Center used to be a pawn shop. People used to come in there and swap and buy guitars and sell a guitar and buy another guitar, buy their amplifiers. It was a little dump. Now they're big, but they don't stand behind their product. You buy something from them, and they say you got to ship it back to the company. Well, anyway, here we go. This is see the plugs? I got my plugs right here. And, you know, you come in and you come out. You buy a whole bunch of, well, you know, from experience, you got to be able to buy all the plugs you need. And like I said, with all your wires at hand, you see, if you keep everything together like that, all you got to do is reach down. You got your wires right here, right? What wires that you need. Here I have 3 wires right here. Got my keyboard and my foot pedal. Got my foot pedal. Got these 2 plugs ready. You know, so got everything I need at my fingertips right here, all ready. But you know, foot pedal under here, everything is good. Oh, another thing about your foot pedal, any cord, extension cord, you want to wrap the end of this up. You want to wrap this so it doesn't be pulling on. You want to double this up, you know, tie a knot in it and put duct tape around it, so if it do short out, you got extra wire right there. You won't have a nub. You know, if you try to fix it, you'll have more than a nub to work with. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's one rig. You know, the wires have to be wrapped. Look, let me show you. See, look at this wire here. This one's wrapped. This is 4 wires. 4 wires I don't have to fiddle with. It's 4 wires I don't have to fiddle with. I don't know why this. There it is. I know where the short is now. It's just a cheap camera. That's all that's to it. But I got 4 wires that I don't have to fiddle with. Already wrapped. Okay. They're all wrapped together. That's going to be like that for a while. And I left out the drum pedal because I can move that to another keyboard if I wanted to. Matter of fact, I should have left it out, but it's stuck on. It's already wired all the way through. Let me see. Yeah, no, I think I just have the drum wires only wrapped with bread wrappers. The other ones I use tape. I use duct tape and electrical tape. So, you know, if you have something that you have questions about, it's not going to be permanent, you know, you could use your bread wrappers. Use your bread wrappers, but and there's another keyboard behind me here. If you guys were patient enough, I can switch over. I can move everything and it won't take but a minute. Yeah. So I got 3 people. You guys be patient a minute. I'm going to switch over to the other keyboard. I got to move the cameras. That's what I'm saying. I want at least 8 cameras per room. So I can have the whole room covered. Let me see. We'll swing this one around. Let me move them one at a time. Move them one at a time. Is that the one overhead? Nope, that's not it. Here we go. This one first. It's the keyboard I want to show you. Yeah, I want at least 8 cameras per room. Okay, that's one. And that's overhead. Let's see, this one here. This is my personal camera here. This will be right here behind me. I should move that one closer, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let me see. I can move it. Interchangeable. Come on now. Oh. Yeah, I want to have these things on runners from the ceiling or from the wall. So when I do want to move another camera around, I can just run it up along the side of the wall. You know what I mean? There's another one right here. Let's do cameras. This will be the personal one over the shoulder. Okay, let's see here. And I got another one on this is the one that keeps shorting out. And this one. One more. It's another overhead shot. Faithful three people still here. Okay, this one's the overhead. Is that the over? Let's see. No, that's not the one. Here we go. This one right here is way back here. Lift this one up a little bit more. That'll be the background shot. One more, the one with the short in it. The one with the short in it. I would have drank a whole bunch of that the tea by now. Maybe I'm motivated. I didn't feel like doing this without the tea. But I've gotten through it. Let me move this one more camera, the one that keeps shorting out, over here on the bed. I can move this without shot over here. It's probably cut off by now. And I got tape on it. Bring my I'm gonna put that there. Bar over top of the keyboard. Barring accidents. It says an accident waiting to happen. The camera went out. Let me see if I can shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it all again. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember the short is in this end. Hold on. Yeah, the short is in this end. Well, anyway, here's the other keyboard. I'm over here. This is the one I'm going to be doing a looper on. Looper pedal on here. There. Just this whew. Yeah. Ah, I forgot to adjust the other camera. Now I'm gonna be turning backwards too. I think I'm gonna leave this like this. Now I see why sometimes some people's studio kind of look funny, or they have cameras facing wrong way. Need more cameras. Okay, this is the one. I want to adjust this one. I hate to move this camera because it'll cut off so easy. Cuts off so easily. And this one I don't actually it's on here with duct tape. There we go. And I want you just be able to see from this angle there. Okay, now let's get busy. Now here's the rig for the looper. A little light on the subject matter. We go to all four so you can see what's the best angle. I think this one. Best angle may be this right here for a minute. But let's see. I'm really uncomfortable here. I'm gonna drag it. Drag it around. Okay, here's the rig here. I'm not gonna plug it in because it's not plugged directly line level in. But let me show you what I mean here. Got my looper pedal, and I'm coming out. Like I said before, all the wires are already pre-wrapped. Everything is pre-wrapped. I have 4 different speakers here. So since I don't have a mixer with the 4 different speakers, I had that little thing that I showed you. I need a remote control. That somebody was showing me how you can use your switcher. You can use your phone for a switcher. Every time I want to switch, I want to use. Next time I do that, I have my tracking pad with me. But like I was saying, here's my little teeny mixer. This is like the smallest mixer you ever gonna find. Don't have no knobs on it. You gotta adjust the volume from your instrument, but you can split. I got 4 different outputs here. And I can just plug it into 2 outputs. And see the 2 outs are coming out of my looper. And I got 4 plugs here. I can plug in all 4 of those plugs there. And now let's see, the thing about this, I have a looper pedal, and plus you can also loop a little short minute with the with this keyboard. It has a delay. Has a delay on it, a digital delay and an analog delay. The digital delay, you can do a loop with it. Analog delay, I don't know what you can do with that. But like I said, I just plug. Everything goes into the easy plug. I glued this. I'm going to show you some more trade secrets. I said I wasn't going to show you, but y'all, my regulars, let me show you something else. Okay. Oh, it was so funny. I bought a MIDI cable. Man, that thing had to be 20 feet long. I cut it down. I should have did a video on that, how to cut your MIDI cables down. There's all my wires here. looper. I want to show you the stand. That's why I got to take all this apart. Unplug mine. I can leave these two cables plugged into the back of the keyboard. Ooh, it is on. Speakers are on. Now I cut a hole in the gig bag, so I stuck the wires in there. Now I'm gonna see if I can do how I did the other keyboard with all the wires, and except for I can leave the jack cords plugged in. Leave the jack cords plugged in. Let me go with the big one. Let me go all four. I can leave my guitar cables. We used to call these jack cords or guitar cables. When I started playing piano, they had a different name for them. Balanced or unbalanced. Okay, I'm pulling the wires out of here for the plug. And I'll leave my pedal, foot pedal for the keyboard. The sustain pedal is still plugged in. I'm gonna unplug all of the amplifiers that I'm using. Two on this, one on this side, two on each side. I gotta be careful not to short these out too. I'm definitely thinking about going out playing Monday. Snow if the snow. Camera fell. I go out playing Monday. It didn't even cut off. If we're talking about a big snowstorm. Unplug all these. One of these, just another trade thing here. They don't sell this in stores. They do not sell this in stores. They do, but it's not together like this. Everything's sold separately. Batteries not included. It's so funny, when I joined, when I was a kid, they used to make these, Mattel was a toy company made by Mattel. And it was so funny when I joined the military, I joined the Army. When I got to the rifle range and they issue us weapons, I looked on the M16 and it said made by Mattel. A toy company was making M16s for war. Okay. Okay, here's where the trick comes in. Here's where the trick comes in. So I'm ready to pack up. Now, if I was the average Joe Blow on a block, I would have four cables, 4 guitar cables plugged into my keyboard. Here's how many here? It's 1, 2, 3 on this side. See, I take this, I leave this plugged in. What's this? I can leave this inside. It's still plugged into the gig bag, right? Swing this around so I can wrap that up and put that right inside the little pocket. Anything on the other side? Yeah. Here's one wire down here, a long one, a long guitar cable. That I string for the other side. So here we got 4 cables that, now average Joe would have unplugged 4 different plugs. Joe Blow, he would have unplugged 4 different plugs. But see, I got what you call brains. Got brains. See, now let me show you. Somebody cooking something. I gotta go close my I gotta go close the bathroom door because living in an apartment, you can smell everything that people cooking. Somebody be cooking some edibles up in here too. I can smell it. Smell it. I can smell it. Okay, that's, oh, look, that's my guitar cables. That's 4 cables bagged up that quick. Reach down, get my, I already put the foot pedal in. Foot pedal plug is in. My 4 cables, gig bag ready to move. Take the music stand, I didn't have my music stand. Slide the music stand in. Put the foot pedal on top of the music stand. This music stand is bigger than the, this isn't the gig bag made for this keyboard. I like to buy the specified gig bag for the keyboard, so everything will fit in there perfectly. Okay, here we go. So, look, my cable, that's 4 cables that I didn't have to fumble with. Okay. Oh, it's one more plug. The power for the keyboard is still plugged in. I reach down, unplug that, and I can slide that inside the, I'm gonna leave it halfway hanging out so I can show you. And this keyboard is supposed to weigh like 38 pounds, but it's a lot more weight when you don't think a wire or a cable could weigh a lot, but if you got 4 guitar cables and 4 extra plug cables, you wrap those up and put them on a scale, it'll weigh something. See, now look, all my wires, all I gotta do is run this wire in here like this. If there's any extra hanging out, that's my sustain pedal. Run that in there. So it gets shorter. See, this is the plug I don't have to reach around. You know, you get there, you got 8 cables you got to plug in all your pedals. Leave that there, bring that around like that. And here's the one down the bottom. I don't know if you can see, you can't see the camera's too far down. But that's 4 or 5 wires. That's 5 wires I didn't have to fumble with. 5 wires I didn't have to fumble with. I'm gonna leave this here. Now here's what to get nitty gritty. Nitty gritty. I'm thirsty, y'all. I'm gonna get me some tea. I'm gonna pour a little bit of tea inside my where's my glass? I was drinking something. Let me go get this tea. I can show you with Shorty B. I went over Shorty B's house. Let me get some of this tea. Here it is. Lil B, the beat maker. Must be 21. Shake well. Infused lemon tea. Lemon iced tea. Keep refrigerated. Shorty B, thank you for the tea. I'll pour a little bit inside my glass. I gotta show you my my mixture too, because I like to use coconut water. I'm gonna pour a little bit more than a quarter. Whoa, yeah, quarter. That's. I use coconut water and aloe vera to keep me from getting dehydrated. Let's see, where is it? Aloe vera, coconut water. That's not the coconut, yeah. Here we go. Aloe vera. They don't pay me for this neither. They don't pay me enough for this. Aloe from the plant. I have an aloe vera plant there. I want to get an aloe plant that I can eat. I want to have all plants in here that if you can't eat it, I don't want to grow it in my apartment. If you can't eat it or rub it on your skin, municipal, coconut water, aloe vera, nice tea. But put this away again. I didn't pack up. I should have showed you how I pack up the other keyboard too. Because the other keyboard, the pedal, I didn't show you the pedal. I got to get back on that. That one's going to be for drum pedal and piano. It's going to be mostly featuring piano, but I'm going to have a drum accompaniment on that. This keyboard is going to be a looper pedal. And I want to hook the vocoder up, but I don't know how noisy that vocoder is going to be, you know? I'm not sure if it's going to be noisy or not. But let me show you here. See, look. So I can switch this camera ain't down enough for to see this. Here, it's right on the one. Here, look at this. Look at this. Now you need an extension cord when you get there. You ain't got enough to go around. Gonna look for an extension cord when you get there. You should look. This one is gonna be on here for a minute. I got this wide. Let me show you some other stuff. See all this trade secret stuff. I ain't gonna be telling everybody everything. But you guys are my regulars. When I start getting like 1,000 viewers and stuff, I'm not gonna be showing all this. I ain't gonna be showing all this. I'll be thankful I got 1,000 viewers, but I'm not gonna be showing these trade secret stuff. This stuff gonna be in the book. Now you have here, they don't make stuff like this in stores. They don't make this in a store. You plug with. This looked like this came off a long extension cord. It did. I cut it down and I added a extra, so I got 5 on here. I got 4 on here. So I'm plugging in here. So I got 4, 5. I got what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I got 6 here, and then I take this. And now I got 6, I subtract 1, 7, 8, 9. I got 9, no, I got 8 plugs at my fingertips. Now the only problem is this one's hanging like this, but it doesn't weigh that much, so it's not going to be a lot of pressure on the wire, you know, not going to be a lot of pressure on the wire. When you have them heavy, big old wall, and this one don't weigh nothing either. So what I can do is, actually I can just plug this in to help take up the weight. I need to wrap this up too, like this, so it won't be moving. I need to plug everything in so I can see how it's going to be. This is not finished yet. This needs to be wrapped so all this won't move. Right? That's going to be wrapped so that don't move. It's a long plug here. It's a stool that was down in my, I got a thrift store in my building. And there was 3 of them down there. I left 2 of them down there, but I only needed 1. Somebody could have a pair. On degree. Uh-oh. Keep going, keep fading out. wonder how long you guys was in the dark. Got one camera's too far. This one. Move this one down. There we go. Overhead shot. Now look, see, this stand folds up. So I have everything already on here. So all I have to do is make sure these wires don't get cut in the process of closing the stand. Actually, this one goes down first. Yeah, it's nice and neat. Nice and neat. Whew, I can turn my heat down some. Open my window. Let me open my window up some. Get some fresh air in here. Open this window up. Put my fan on circulate. I should have had you on the thing so you could see everything. But like I was saying, your keyboard should be your stand ready to roll. So I got how many? I got 3 things on this side to plug in. 3, 4, 5. 5 plugs. Here's another one here. 3 on that side. Got a lot of stuff plugged in here. So when I get to the gig, I don't have to be fumbling. I can take this and wrap this around. Put this through here and actually plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in, plug this in. Alright. Take these wires here on the end, wrap these around, you know. This is where your bread wrappers come in handy. Wrap that up right there. That's a stand ready to be transported. That's gonna be moved. I can take this, put this on my, I still ain't finished wrapping the wires. Look, I got 2 long wires for my, see I got the amplifier wires already ready to go. Oh, this is a whole bunch of wires. A lot of stuff you don't have to do when you get there. Wrap that up real nice and tight. Put that, this goes on my stand. This goes on my dolly. Ready to roll. Huh, man? See, look, that's a lot of work you ain't got to do. See, the habit was when I was working in the subway, sometimes I would have to play and then stray. I had to fight and run away. I learned that here in Washington, D.C., 37 years ago, you had to fight and run away so you can live to fight another day. Yeah, that was right. Because the police was locking me up. You see all the videos, people getting beat up on the street for nothing, getting locked up for stupid things like playing a flute or playing a piano, even standing on a milk crate like a mannequin. You gotta be doing nothing. But I paid my dues, I put it that way. I'm not complaining. But sound like you complaining to me, man. But I paid my dues. I paid my dues here in Washington, D.C. as a busker, aka street performer. Time to pack all this stuff up. But thank everybody for coming. I'm gonna get back on my keyboard, get back into the beat making process or whatever. Where are these cameras? Cameras are everywhere. See, I'm gonna put this one right here so I don't have to move it. I know it's gonna cut off. Cut off just like I thought. Let me see where the short is. But thank everybody for popping in. show you how to hook your wire, knock over my teeth. Hold on. Let me camera before I say goodbye. Gotta switch cameras or get another plug. Yeah, gotta get another plug. But that was my little setup there. But peace and love. Still only got 3 people. Peace and love, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper. Whew. I can turn my heat down, man. I ain't cold, that's for sure. Thank God for that. God is good. Who that say all the time? That's it. Let's see, nobody's was in my chat room. I got 2 likes, which I probably gave myself. I'm just serious. Average view time is 2 seconds. Whoa. I must have, well, I'm keeping people. Looks like I got 3 people watching. Excellent connection. But thank everybody. My first sip of tea since I've been online. Usually I drink a half a glass before this show's over. I think that's good. Especially with that aloe vera in there and the coconut water. Okay, peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. What I'm looking for? A baseball cap. What I do with that baseball cap? I threw it over here. Sign off with my cap. Peace and love. Get some light on Southern. On the situation. That's what I wanted to say. Situation. Nation. Situation. Don't even spell it. I'm trying to, it don't even spell, the computer don't even want to spell what I'm saying. It says switching, switch. I'll tell them when I see them. Peace and love. Camera out again, huh, man? Gonna have to get a new plug. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new plug. That's all it's to it. But peace and love, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper. Stay safe. Peace in. Peace ain't out. Peace should not be out. Some people always trying to take peace out. Trying to take peace out. Ain't that something, man? Of all the things they want to take out, they should take out something bad. They want to take peace out. Peace in. And the secret is who your peace is going to be in. Yahshua HaMashiach. AKA, they call him Jesus Christ. That's a translation from King James. Yahshua HaMashiach. Light of the world, Emmanuel, God with us, mighty God, Prince of Peace. They say he should be called the everlasting Father. How the Son's going to be called the everlasting Father? Don't think too hard. The Prince of Peace. Stay safe. I'm out. Where's the out button? Now I'm go. You know what? I should play with my keyboard today. Let's see. I should set the cameras up again. I haven't even messed with the synthesizer. I'm trying to buy a synthesizer, and I got one sitting right here. I haven't even messed with it. Yeah, I'm gonna set my cameras up again, and I might come back on. At least I'm gonna have everything set up. If I feel motivated, drink enough tea, I might come back live. Got two overheads. I'm gonna do right and left. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this one from here. Keep going out. I'm gonna rearrange the cameras right now before I go. Rearrange the cameras. Ranch. Like ranch dressing. Oh shoot, I forgot my microphone was so far back there when I was talking, it was probably wasn't even loud enough. I wasn't thinking about that. I'm gonna set the cameras up. Where's that camera point? Let's see. Keep cutting off. Yeah, I'm gonna set these cameras up real quick, so just in case I do get in the zone messing with this keyboard, I have everything already set up. Let me back this one up. Shoot, I don't want to unplug this. There we go. This is the face camera here for up close-ups. So if I'm on the keyboard, it'll be right here in my face like this. And this one would be the overhead. Overhead. And looks like it's already. The one back here is the only one that's off. Trash can on here. The one back here is the only one that needs to be moved around some. I really like to have this back as far as I can get it, really. This camera keep cutting off. No. Just get this far back shot. That's not the right camera to go on that stand anyway. That's not the right camera to go on that stand. I usually cut on when I do that. So the short is in this other cord here too. Yeah. See? Really bumped against the wire. That short in it. Yeah, it's a short in that long wire. See, you keep cutting off. But all in all, that's a nice shot right there. You think? Ain't that a nice shot? Ain't that a nice hookup right there? Now, I never mess with the synthesizer. Also, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. I got some vintage keyboards in here too. Let me try to, you know what, too? I need to have my camera down real close so you can see what I'm looking at. I'll do that another time. That's what the other camera would be. I have a camera really low right here. I have two overheads. Actually, I should just bring down this one. Let me bring this one a little bit closer down. Drop it way down. Come on now, I don't need you shorting out on me now. There we go. That's the shot I wanted. I wanted you to see the synth. From here, I need a better camera for the overhead. Overhead should be one of the best cameras too, so you can zoom in and see this here. I know it's all foggy now, isn't it? But what I wanted to show you was, here, I'm down here with this. Now see, I can whole bunch to choose from. I forgot which one it was. I think it was, let me see, I can always look. I gotta go back to where I was at, switch, and then go back, open it back up, go back to one, and then look, and see what the oscillator was on, and I turned it. It's on the first one. The first one sounds like, no, it couldn't have been the first one because it ain't making no noise. Oh, I didn't have it. Change it from, oh, I didn't turn everything down. See, when you, I got something else on too. I got stuff on here. I didn't even check to see what I got. That first one I got, what's that, Dream? That wasn't that hard. Let me try it again. I'll go to zone, I move, and then go back to the same one again, open it up, it's going to set it back. What's that first sound? It was a pad. Turn all this down, turn everything down. Yeah, see, it wasn't that. I don't know how I got on that ocean. Because I wanted to play with the synthesizer is what I wanted to do. Where's my key at, man? We had this key in a minute. Shorty B made me wait so long. I ain't mad though, because he's the only guy around here for this price. He can sell this for like $20 or more. On the internet it's $40 for what he sells for 10. I mean, the place down the street, I can pick it up. Let's see, like I was saying, the first one playing with this. All this time I had this keyboard, and it took me that long to find out. I haven't even used this. You know, it's like people that have a mansion. They have like 80 rooms in their mansion, and they go show you around, and they look in there and they say, "Huh, I haven't even been in this room. I haven't even experimented with this. I guess my blessings overflow, spoiled rotten, huh, man?" Okay, let's see the oscillator. Go back to the oscillator. OSC. I think that's oscillator. I've been in school for a minute. Let's see. Run through them. This one's I should know these initials. CP, sync, something, parallel, something, super saw. I know they did. That's one. Oh, they got a thing set so where you can't even hear super saw. I'll turn off the motion. Turn off that motion thing. Go back to the oscillator. It is set to the first one. Super saw. Noise. You can turn that up and down. They call that white noise. Oh, that's all they got. Oscillators, only 4 oscillators. Let me see what I'm running. Only whichever one is on. I'm gonna leave it on super saw. At least I know what a super saw is. Okay, what's this? Value. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna get out of that pad mode. Oh, you know what? I was probably missing something with that pad on there. Let me go back to oscillator again. Yeah, I was. Let me see. Yeah, I was missing something when I had that motion thing. Now I can hear it. It's a slow. You know, when I hit the key, it's a slow. You know, but actually there are better people explaining this keyboard on YouTube than I'm doing right now. But I never saw them do this. There's some guys who really break it down. Oscillator. Let me see. What was that? I turned a value. Oh, these are different. Let me see. Oh man, I got a whole bunch of values. Let me see. I'm gonna start from the beginning. How far does this thing go down to 1? Yeah, it do go down to 1. Wow. Let me use my pencil to see if I can slide all the way up to see how far it goes. Pencil? Yeah, it worked. I'm already down. It's 275. And this one don't. Look, everything cut off with that one. Stick. Maybe that's why they call it stick. Po. Japanese. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on in there. Echo, the delay, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm in the red there. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in there. There's a bunch of reverb. 4, 3, 2, 1. Metro. Let me get back to my these are values. Okay, here's resonance. I bet you that's up. Let me see resonance. I know that was in red. It turns down a little bit. I hate the clip. It's only coming out of the snap pan. Let's see. Snap pan is loud, man. Okay, let's get back to the resonance. See, I need to zoom in. Oh, you can see it. You can see this from the screen, can't you? When I turn it, it shows you the. So you can tell that's the way that's shaped with that little piece. What do you call a synthesizer expert? Professional synthesis. And then I got LFOs, LP, a pass filter, a band pass. These are filter band passes. Low pass filter, high pass filter, B pass filter. I don't know what that stands for. Bass pass filter. I can run through my. It's not moving. Why is this? How you do your change your? Oh, was that the perimeters? I don't even see. Oh, that's the perimeters. The perimeters. There's two perimeters. Filter type. Okay, now I can change the filter type. Let's see. I think. Yeah. Why this is not? I haven't. Let me see. Filter type. It's some presets in here. I see. They got some presets in here. Already done for you. I still don't see this here changing. This thing. Haven't got to that level yet, huh? I gotta change my low pass filter, high pass filter. The presets already in here. Perimeter. I'm not gonna mess with any of this. Oh, I see right here. I see right here. Let's see. Let's see if it'll change the. Yeah, it changed the button over here. But I don't know how to. Oh, there they go. There they go. Now they're going through. It didn't do that the first time I hit the button. I wasn't watching. See, I need to zoom in closer on the next session so you can see it up close and with a better camera too. And I haven't even messed with my these envelope amps. I know I ain't gonna mess with this. I'm gonna go back and change my Perimeters for the delay, and this is the perimeters for the resonance, and this is the perimeters for, I got to start looking at things as a unit, because I have a habit of just looking at one individual letter or word instead of reading the whole sentence. That's what this is. What we have here is a failure to communicate. I'm ready to get out of here, y'all. It's time for me to give me some rest in. and relaxation. But like I said, I'm going to set up everything here. Bring the camera in closer so you can see all of this here, thus all. And mess with lay down some stuff and then do some automation. That's what I want to do. Record something and do some automation. But let me go ahead and get comfortable and have my feet up in a minute. Let me get rid of these lights. Yeah, I'm gonna leave everything like it is practically. Turn these lights out. Ready to relax. I've been watching Jeremiah, the guy from the Jamal Malcolm something from the Bill Cosby show. He's a great actor. Seems like he must be lived too pure for them. Whenever somebody don't want that has morals in Hollywood and don't want to sell out or do certain things, you're not going to see them in a lot of big movies. You're not going to see them in a lot of big places. You know, you're going to see them on sidebar action because they don't want to bow down or sell out, sell their souls. Actually, you know, I'm talk plain. I ain't gonna chew my cabbage twice. And they don't want to sell their souls, man, to worship the God of this world. The God of this world is Satan, Lucifer. What's his what Enoch called him? Cazazel, Enoch. Check out the book of Enoch. You can just type it in on YouTube and just let it play. Talks about this guy so spiritual that he actually talked to the fallen angels. The fallen angels tried to get him to go talk to God for them, because they couldn't go before God's presence anymore. He tried to get them to talk to God, try to get them hook them back up. Enoch. Guy was so heavy, he was walking with God one time. They were hanging out and he just kept on walking. Body and everything gone. He the Bible said Enoch walked with God, and it says, and Enoch was no more. That was the translation that King James had. He no more. He was here and now he no more. Sound like a baby talking. Enoch was no more. He split. God took him. He didn't take him like he'd take a regular person, because he took his body too. He just like he did Moses. And I think Ezekiel, who's that guy? Isaiah, Israel. What's the book of Isaiah? Did Isaiah disappear in a chariot of fire? Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper, stay safe. Peace should be in Yahshua HaMashiach, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. First name Jesus, last name I don't know. I know his father, his earthly father, was Joseph of Arimathea. Had no real father. I mean, the guy that married his mother was Joseph. But she came up pregnant by the Holy Spirit. And he said, now, wait a minute, who you say the father was? I know she got ridiculed. He did too. Peace and love. I'm out. Thank you. I hope it's more than 3 people. I'm not mad though. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Next time, like I said, I'm going to rearrange the cameras. I'll be in the living room next time, and we're going to do some exploring on the motif. Hopefully I get back on my piano lessons. Tomorrow's Saturday. I should go up to the hospital to look at the situation. They tell me that germs are flying everywhere. I can go up to the hospital and check out the situation, see how safe it looks in there to go see my old man. Yeah. Okay. See y'all next time. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, or if you don't have a subscription, ask a friend to leave a comment for you. Ask them if you can use their phone. Ask them to subscribe if they got a YouTube account. See ya. I'm out. I'm out of here.